Alright, we're back. We're playing some Ghostface. It has been a while, but I am back and I'm playing my main man, Ghostface. So, yeah. It was pretty difficult getting some decent gameplay for you guys to see. If you're a killer main at high MMR, you know full well, like the constant sweat, the constant gen rushing, the constant insta heals, like it's absolutely disgusting and it's not fun to play at all. And I did have a chance to play at low MMR because I think the MMR is based off what killer you play. Like I think playtime or something like that, or win rate with that killer. Cause I was playing like Billy and other killers, and I was like, wow, like Spirit, and I was like, yo, it's a lot easier to play this. Like I don't have to sit here and like go super hard with the mind games. I don't have to sweat. I don't like one mistake doesn't cost me the entire match. Like. It was pleasant. It's actually a fun experience for once. Because I didn't have to sit here and like have to pull out strategies, keyword, strategies, like, staying around the hook and defending it, having to catch them off the hook and stuff like that, defending and whatnot. I didn't have to do that. And it was fun. I was like, oh snap, like this is what it's like for survivors who like to pretend they play killer every once in a while and make arguments like, oh, you don't have to camp and tunnel or some nonsense. And I get the messages all the time, oh, you don't have to do that. I'm like, yes, I do. Like, I'm dealing with tiles like jungle gyms like these, or whatever, this stupid long wall thing. I'm dealing with that, costing me 2 entire generators because I just magically can't get the damn knockdown. I don't know what else to do with that. It's ridiculous. Now, in retrospect, I should have just went after Leon because he was closer, and the other one was exposed. So it was like as if I had 2 injured, pretty much. So I could have just went after Leon. He was much closer and was running away from the pallet, so I probably would have had a better chance. But that's the life as killer. Right? Like, you play killer and you make a single mistake and it costs you the match. And we know this. We all know this. And if you don't know this, then you either don't play killer, or if you do, you're at a low MMR. Because you know full well that you make a single mistake and the match is over. You already lost. My first... And I left all this in the video so you can see as an example. Me going after Lori cost me a good chunk of progress and a good chunk of pressure. And it's a big mistake. But it is what it is. I want to leave it in the video so you can see. Gens fly too goddamn fast. Now, do I think the PTB healing is a bit excessive? Yes, but I do think healing should be slower. 16 is way too goddamn fast. People are getting instant healed. Like, it's ridiculous. And when I played Survivor, because I actually played a little Survivor earlier today, actually, I was running, like, We'll Make It, and what does that do? You get 100% healing speed for unhooking for 90 fucking seconds. So say I'm across the map doing a chase or something, oh my god, I ran away from the hook, and, I made the mistake of running away from the hook instead of defending, and I'm in a chase. That means that within me, say, running away for a bit, they're getting instantly healed with 100% boost. Say they run a botany, right? Say they're running We'll Make It and botany, 150% healing. Instant heals. People can run off with holding a med kit, fully healing with the green med kits. But we all know this, right? We all know this. And I don't want to sit here and complain. I don't want to have to, pile on to the negativity around this game at the moment, because we all know this already. But I'm using this as a voice, you know what I'm saying? I'm using this video as a voice, as a way to express my frustrations, because I know that I'm not the only one. And if you are also not the only one, you can definitely leave a like and comment, yo, me too, or something like that. Like, yo, same, bro, like, something. Because you know as well as I do, like, this is disgusting. Like, it really is disgusting. And look at that. That's I have like if I were to write up a list of every second chance perk, I really think it'd be as long as like Santa's naughty list at this point, bro. Super many, like, oh my fucking god, dude. And you know what? I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna write it on the screen so you can see every single second chance perk these survivors have versus killers. Just for the sake of argument. Right? I'm gonna do that right now. You're gonna see it. So if you need to pause it, you can. You can just rewind a little bit, hit pause, kind of read the list. There's definitely more to Survivor. There's a couple of perks I definitely forgot to add. But yeah, I mean, just from what I even showed in the list, like you can see how lopsided the list is. They have tons of second chances, tons of like, you know, bonuses to repairing and healing and all sorts of shit. But they want to claim like it's killer sided, or they want to claim like killers have like just better shit. Like, nah, bro. Nah. And I've had tons of messages being sent to me saying, oh, you don't have to camp, you don't have to tunnel, do all this nonsense. But they only say that because it's unfair to them. But when they play to win, they gen rush. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Oh, we're just doing our objective. Well, so are we. We, killers, our job is to kill. So however we do that is how we do that. And that's how it should be. It's fair. And if you're listening to this and you're a killer main, don't listen to these survivors. You don't ask the fish. you don't ask the fish how to catch the fish. The fish don't want to be caught, because the fish know that you're gonna hook them out of the water, put them on the frying pan, and cook them up to eat. They don't want to be eaten, so they go, let's tell this fisherman is coming over here trying to tell us how to fish. He wants to know how to fish, so we're gonna tell him misinformation so we can keep living. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It's a dumbass analogy, but it makes sense. How are you gonna listen to survivors when they don't even play killer? How would they know anything about the killer experience? All they know is, oh, I sat on a gen all day, and ooh, looks like the doors are open. I can leave now. Like that's all they do. Now, if you're a solo queue player, like I remember I've been playing solo queue Survivor lately. It's been absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. It's really bad. Then yeah, I mean, I'm on your side with that one. Like that's all I end up doing, because I only play Survivor for the challenges. I stopped playing Survivor for fun a long time ago. It's just very boring to me. Personally, I just don't enjoy it. It just seems like it just relies too heavily on 3 other people that don't know what they're doing. So it's just not fun. It's really not fun. So it is what it is, right? But if you agree with any of this stuff, man, you know, make sure you leave that like, leave a sub. You know what I'm saying? We want to get more people to kind of see the light in this. You know what I'm saying? We want to get more people to kind of share their experiences as well in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you're hearing this. But yeah, I don't know how this Lori just magically kept avoiding every single swing I had, but alright. Now this is at the part of the match where I was like, yeah, we finally made a comeback. You know what I'm saying? We're finally bringing it to our leverage, or bringing it to our side, and we're probably going to win this, which is great. So we hook them. I should have left them slugged, but I was like, watch them have deliverance. Let me wait. Now I think the smarter play was to slug and then just go after the other guy. Go find him, stalk him, knock him down. Probably could have won the match, but maybe could have got the 4K. But unfortunately, because I, didn't do that, because he already did the gen, so he's gonna have to make his way over to me. So I was like, yeah, let me just, yeah, that's okay. I'll give it that. I made 2 mistakes here that I probably could have played it better. And then this clown had deliverance, so yeah. True. Okay. Which, yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, I think somebody had said that Pyramid Head was like the best at tunneling. I think it was. So, and plus I've always been into the Silent Hill series, so just expect Pyramid Head to appear at some point in the game, on the channel, I think I also was playing Legion at one point, and I kind of stopped. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I still have a couple of gameplays with Freddy that I want to put out. I have some saved already that you guys can see, just so you know you can get a better idea how to play Freddy in this current meta and the current high MMR that we're at right now. So I think this was to put her on death hook. I think. Yes. No. Okay. Yeah. I'm just kind of rambling for about, what, 10-ish minutes? You know, but I just, it's fine. I mean, I was able to bring the match back, and if you've been keeping a close eye of how I did it, you can say that I did relatively well, but I still think just I could have done better. I really stand by that I could have played it better. Like, I wouldn't have been in the situation that I'm at right now where they're on the hook and I'm just looking around. Like, I probably could have gotten them out the game early, actually, if I had just gone after the person who just did the gen, because it gave away their position. But here was cool because they were going for the lever pull for some reason. I think it was his first hook, so I just left him on the ground. They hit him with the reassurance, so I figured let me just it's always the same dummy like that wants to keep using reassurance. So I just took him to the super like far away hook, away from the door, and then I had them side by side, so I could sit on the little rock and look between the two, keep an eye on both, because Leon never got healed. His teammate was being selfish and didn't heal him, and then I made sure Lori got out. And this guy, he starts pulling the hooks. I wanted to watch him just to make sure he didn't fly off somehow. Yep, and then Lori's dead. So then Leon over here wants to get all cocky, like, oh, haha, I got away. I'm like, well, I won. He wants a dead art at the end. He's such a pussy, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, like fucking survivors, man. They want to get cocky, but their whole team died. Like, what? Ridiculous, man. But yeah, if you're still watching, you know, I still got one more gameplay left in the video. Hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, let's get to the next game. Alright, we're back. And we're on one of my least favorite maps. Honestly, this map was really shitty, even before they did the visual update and they made it smaller. It's still pretty shit. And you'll see why in the gameplay. I'm not going to edit it. I'm going to just show it to you straight up. Like, what everything I had to do with this fucking dumbass map. Like, I fucking hate it so much. And I'm really tempted to just start running map offerings all the time, because I'm getting really sick and tired of just getting garbage maps. Like, absolute terrible maps. Like this one specifically. I'm like, I hate it so much. It's really difficult to win on a map like this because it's really hard to see. Everything's really smoky for some reason. It's really misty, you can't really see. And then there's like a lot of just the props everywhere. Just there's always something sticking out, so you get stuck. And then they just make that extra distance, and then the survivor starts to think they're good or something. And I'm like, no, it's just because of the branch. It kind of got stuck there. It's not really you. But you know, survivors are delusional. You gotta remember that. So they're gonna automatically think they're good or something. You gotta show them that they're not. But anyway, so I'm doing the usual strategy. You gotta defend the hook. Which is cool. I was able to actually get the stock here, which is nice. Claudette was at like about 80%. Dead Art, of course, just does wonders. It's really stupid, but I was able to get my stack. But to think about it, right? Like if this clown didn't have Dead Art, right? Like say they had patched Dead Art, right? Like the new Dead Art. That clown would have went down because he makes a fucking mistake. He should have went down because he made that mistake. But Dead Art at its current state without the patch is just fundamentally giving them chances that they don't goddamn need when they're busy making like humongous mistakes. They're not good players, but because they just have this perk, they can get away, and then it extends the chase even longer than it needs to. Notice how I'm still in chase. This kid should have been died. Second reason why I hate this map, the stupid ass like main building. Look at this. All it is chasing and chasing and chasing around this stupid main building. I'm like, if they were to like just take out like some of the stuff on the sides of the building, it'd be just a little easier to maneuver. Just remove some of those parts, bro. It would make it a lot smoother to play around. But honestly, if it was up to me, I'd probably just play Ghostface all the time. And then just constantly run map offerings, pretty much. Because these maps are goddamn terrible. And you see here, I'm also running Fearmonger to try that out. I, once again, don't think it got me too much value. Because I think in this match, and I lost my stacks. I should have stayed chasing her, actually, which I think I did, because she was in a bad spot. I don't know what the hell she was doing, but got her knocked, and I go to pick up. Well, fake the pickup at least, trying to see if they would go for it, which I don't think they did. And yeah, and of course 2 gens done already. I mean, what do you expect? Like, this map is horrible. I mean, it is what it is, bro. They update, like, that's the thing with behavior, is that they update maps, but then they don't really make them any better, which is kind of annoying. RPD, I will say, is my favorite map in the game. I know that map in and out, super easy for me to maneuver. Problem with that map, though, I mean, not the problem with that map. I can give behavior credit that when they changed the map, it made it better. But for some reason lately, when they've been updating these maps, like Area Crows, same thing. I hate that map too. I've always hated that map. And then they made it smaller, and I still hate it, because I'm like, these tiles are horrible. Overall, I just don't like a good chunk of the maps. It's probably because I don't get to play most of the variations all the time. I don't know why, I just never get the opportunity. And I figure that if I can learn the map, maybe I would enjoy it more, but then that may not be always the case. But I must have played it, like, which I feel like I should do that, and maybe if you're a killer main watching this and you're struggling with some of these maps, I would say maybe try it yourself. Like, if you have offerings for maps you don't like, just try to like run those offerings a couple times so that you can try to get better, and kind of force yourself to get better at the map. Because there's no other way you're going to be able to learn, especially like when, say, you don't have an offering for your favorite map, but you want to play that killer. You're just going to have to, you're kind of forced to actually just, you know, learn the map. So, like, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I would like to play these, like, better maps, but, you know, it is what it is. Because my favorite maps are definitely Midwich. I know Midwich is I like RPD. Which I think I like maps that people don't like, which is even more hilarious. But it is what it is. See, anyway, I was just, as you can see, I'm down to 2 gens and barely got any couple hooks. It's so horrible. And once again, I made the mistake of just following that one person for so long, because I'm like, this main building is just disgusting. So I'm like, I probably should have just let him go. Got to somebody else. I didn't want to go after the Yui, because I was like, I had like some pretty good stacks. And if you notice right here, no, like, the staircase is on the side of the window, so I can't, there's no way to mind game the window, because all he has to do is just stand there. It's like, bro, this main building is terrible. Like, can we get this thing out of here? Like, if they had tweaked it a little bit more, like, maybe take that stupid table out or something, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how I never got that hit. It's just ridiculous. Right. Hey, I'm watching it back and I'm already getting frustrated. Ay, ay, ay. I had to literally just kind of wait it out and make sure they died. Because I was like, bro, I can't be leaving this match with no kill. I'm like, come on, bro. But I have 6 stacks. My recommendation if you're playing Ghostface and you have Save the Best for Last, you want to get that stock. But when you're getting instant revealed from bullshit, I guess, there's nothing you can do about it. This clown, I figured they would make the vault, but of course, you know, oh man, who's behind me? Oh god! And they're looking behind them mad hard. Of course, they just fucking see me go down, so I'm like, whatever. It's really stupid. I probably should have followed through, but it is what it is. There's not much you can do about it. So I try to get more stock on Yui, and then I see them screw up the skill check, so I go over here and try to get the stock 99, which is solid. We go over here, this kid is injured. I do not know how he made that. He got stuck on the pallet, and yet I still don't get the swing. I'm fucking, and then this jungle gym's another one. Oh my god. Like that stupid ass long wall with the window. I'm like, I don't even remember how you're supposed to loop that, dude. Maybe I'll check out that Spooky Loops video. Maybe he covers it, I hope, because I don't know what's the play for that, dude. Okay, we got the knockdown on her, but we lose stacks, which is so unfortunate. This dumbass is... I was like, let me go pretend I'm chasing this idiot, just falls for it and goes straight over there. I kind of screwed up there. I should have committed to just following her, but I was like, yo, the gens are just going, so there's not really much I can do about it. But I was able to put her on the hook. Thankfully, she was on second hook, so I was like, nice. So that applies some pressure. They're going to have to come over to get the save. This dumbass literally stayed injured, so he's just going to stay up there. I was like, let me at least 99 him in case he does get healed. So I got them 99. They're probably going to reveal. Which, another tip that I want to give real quick is that, like, if you're watching up to this point, like, if you get the... Oh, right, this part. Dumbest shit in the game. Like, this stupid shit is why this game is ass. Why are they able to do that? How, like, that should not be in the fucking game. And there you go. Right after that. Instant fucking healing. Instant fucking healing. Why? Like, why is it in the fucking game? I've heard people say revert the healing to back to like the original. No! Why is this clown already healed? I wasn't even in chase for that fucking long, bro. The dumbest shit I've ever seen, bro. Like, this game is mad frustrating. I can't even blame any of you killer mains for quitting this piece of shit game. And I've said, I try not to be negative about it, but holy fuck. Like, I'm looking back at this video while I'm commentating, and I'm like, yo, this game is a piece of shit. Like, why? They gotta drop the patch now. Like, this healing is too fucking fast. Then the gen just gets done. I'm like, come on. I think is he even on dev? I don't even think so. Yeah, he wasn't. So I had to wait it out for this one too. Shit is so annoying. But I wanted to leave this gameplay, like both gameplays unedited, so you can kind of get a taste of the bullshit that I had to deal with at this MMR. Which is kind of why I just take breaks from playing my favorite fucking killer, because of the mere fact that MMR is like this and I can't just play casually. I have to sweat. And it's come on. Like, I want to have fun, dude. I don't want to hop on a video game and constantly try hard all day long. It's not fun. It's really not. Like, so now, as you can see, now I have to wait it out. I kind of hear them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Just kind of waiting it out. Just need to make sure he dies. This clown just runs on by, la la la. I'm like, whatever. This clown wants to reveal. I just go for the swing, but I just go right back to my spot because I have to see him out. There you go. So yeah, so then we go for the chase. The other clown is injured. I figured we'll get to them later. But I thought the door was open there because, you know, door already got opened. But the door wasn't open, so I was like, I can play this. I go stealth, they don't know where I'm at. Go for the stalk, and then we just go for a game of peekaboo. The other clown just kind of, was smart and said, let me get out of here, let me leave. This other one was all cocky, so we needed to show them how it's done. So we were playing peekaboo with this clown. Kept going around, going around. And there you go. Because he thinks, oh, I'm going to go behind him and that'll reveal. I'm like, doesn't matter. So I'll go ahead and knock him to the ground, put them on the hook. They have no way to get out, and we won. It's an irritating match. It really was. But if you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate all the comments. I read them all, obviously. I really appreciate all the support. If whatever it may be, the view, the fucking like, the comment, I really appreciate it. So if you enjoyed, leave a like. For more Ghostface or Freddy or whatever, leave a comment. What you want to see next. And yeah, enjoy.